Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being...
Applies the finish! Surely that's glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
He's found space here. And he's been shifted off it. That has ended up in no man's land.
Vinicius Junior. Zola.
Van Basten.
Zola. Vinicius Junior.
And here's Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. In towards the back stick. Caught offside that time. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Serbia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pele!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Azar with the delivery. Buffon claims it without any fuss. That is good alertness. Vieira cuts out the pass. Serbia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? Xavi has found the net here, of course. And he's managed to get free.
Vinicius Junior.
And the shot! And that has put paid to the... It's Van Basten! Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi. Pele. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zola. Zola will not want... Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Serbia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hazard. Now the cross. Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Threads one in, and the through ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Serbia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Serbia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Serbia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Stood up well to him there. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Zola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish! The message is clear, none shall pass. Ambitious ball here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Pele, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that has not gone well. Spread to the right. Moldova are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
Vinicius Junior.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. In by Messi.
Moldova really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Serbia, number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8, Ito. Number 25.
Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Number 21,
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Number 19, Shevchenko. Number
Del Piero.
14,
Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to
Number
shoot.
13, Del Piero.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Number 7, Pele. Substitution in progress.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lorenzo Insigne. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lorenzo Insigne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Serbia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most accurate pass. And they've got a throw. Insigne is firing after that one. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Gorgeous from Lorenzo Insigne. A finish of true class. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion.
Shevchenko! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.